G'day Math Legends. Today we're looking at ordering and comparing fractions, and this isn't something to clown around about. You'll need to be able to compare and order your fractions and actually be able to locate them and present them on a number line. So it's actually about us trying to work out, can we see which fractions are larger than other ones? So the things that we're going to need to be able to do by the end of this lesson is we need to be able to understand the different parts of a fraction. So we need to understand what the number on the top is and what the number on the bottom actually means and how they're going to help us to be able to do it. I'm going to be able to draw a fraction on a number line, and I'm going to be able to order fractions in regards to their size. I'm going to know that the bigger the denominator, the smaller the fractions, and I'm going to be able to use a calculator to be able to find a fraction of a decimal. So we then look at our fractions. So we have our fraction here. We have a number on the top and a number on the bottom. This fraction here is what's called a unit fraction. Now, a unit fraction is actually a special type of fraction. A unit fraction is when the numerator has a 1. Now, the numerator is the number on top of the line, and that special line there is called a vernaculum. Now, the number at the bottom, and I like to remember this by calling it a denominator. You can hear my Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation then, but you always got to remember the denominator at the bottom tells us how many parts make up a whole. So in this case, we have 1/2. So we know that the whole is cut into 2 parts because the denominator is 2. And we know that the numerator says it's 1. So that means we have 1 part of that whole. So we have 1 part of the 2. Now here's one of our examples, and we've got 1/5. Now with our 1/5, what that means is we've got our numerator. Now if I get my numerator and I highlight it, that's the number at the top. So this number at the top, that means we have 1 part of, and I'm going to highlight the next in green, that's our denominator, is 5. So it means what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut up evenly our bar into 5 parts. Now I'm going to see if I can do this really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see there that I've cut that up into 5 even parts, perfectly even parts. It's a bit wonky, but that's okay. Now, what it means then is we have 1 part of it. So it means that I have this first section here of my 5. So I have 1/5. I'm going to write that, and I'm going to write 1/5 on my screen right there. Now, here's one for you to do. You can see that I've already colored it in. You can see I've put my 0 and my 1 on my number line. What I want you to do is to stop the video here. I want you to have a look at how many parts we've cut it up into. And I want you to see how many we have shaded, so how much we actually have. Remember, the shaded part is the numerator. The amount we cut up is the denominator. Stop the video here and have a go. Okay, let's come back. If you would have done it correctly, we have 1 part shaded, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts altogether. My fraction here is 1/6. Okay, moving across now, we're going to look at calculator work. So you're going to need your calculator for this one. You can see that we'll have 1/3. Now, when we use a calculator, we're going to type the 1 in first because that's the numerator. We're going to, where the vernaculum is, that's like a division, and you can kind of see the division line is very similar. It's got the line through the middle and a dot top and bottom, which is really the numerator and the denominator. And then I'm going to put the denominator in last. I'm going to put 1 divided by 3. Now, if I get my calculator out, and I've got my calculator in my hand right now, and I type in 1 divided by 3, I'm going to get 0.33 recurring. If I do the next one, I'm going to go 1 divided by 4. And you can see that by doing that, I'm going from the top to the bottom, 1, and then I get to the line, that's my divider by symbol, 4 is the denominator, and then I'm going to type that into my calculator right here, and I'm going to get 0.25. If I go onto it now, I'm going to get you to practice these ones for me. So stop the video now. Remember, working from top to bottom on your calculator, write in your correct answer, go. Okay, welcome back. We're going to go 1 divided by 5, and that is equal to 0.2. And then I am going to do the next one, which is 1 divided by 6, and I'm going to finish with 0.166 recurring. All right, well done. That's all you need to do, boys. When you can do that, you can actually then put them on the number line in different places. You can use your fraction to help you with your calculator. Just remember, your numerator is the number at the top, your denominator is at the bottom, your vinculum is in the middle. You will be kicking goals at this. Well done. See you for my next video.